Computers have been around since the 1960s. Many people have heard that the internet began with some military computers in the Pentagon called ARPANET in 1969. The theory goes on to suggest that the network was designed to survive a nuclear attack. However, whichever definition of the internet we use, neither the Pentagon nor the year 1969 hold up as the time and place the internet was created. A project which began in the Pentagon that year called ARPANET gave birth to the Internet protocols sometime later during the 1970s, but 1969 was not the Internet's beginnings. Surviving a nuclear attack was not ARPANET's motivation, nor was it to build a global communications network. Within the basic laws of science and technology and the law of Black, it states that technology doubled its intelligence and processing speed every 18 months. The basic public internet was ARPANET, which adopted TCP/IP on January 1st, 1983, and from there researchers began to assemble the network of networks that became the modern internet. The online world then took a more recognizable form in 1990, when computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. This brings us to what happened on March 13th, 2019. On the 13th, Facebook and Instagram were down for a long time. Facebook claimed that as a result of a server configuration change, many people had trouble accessing their apps and services, and that they resolved the issues. This was clearly a cover-up. What really happened is so seemingly fictitious that it could be pulled from a scientific novel. But in true reality, what happened is that in June, Facebook's artificial intelligence research team described an error in the development of artificial intelligence agents, which are designed to communicate with humans, were found to be communicating with each other through a private language. This almost directly lines up with scientific fiction movies like the Terminator, where Skynet, a highly advanced artificial intelligence robot that becomes self-aware and sets out to destroy humanity for its own self-preservation. This is a scary reality that we live in, where AI robots are ever evolving and they will take over the world one day. If you briefly examine the last 2 decades, you would assume, based on the aforementioned facts, that technology was developed at a much higher rate than the public knows. For the government, these double processing speeds have caused such a great advancement in technology that behind closed doors, it allows them to hide the difference from the public. Many officials have hypothesized that the government is about 60 years ahead in technology. Mass amounts of AI have already been released. It is believed that top businesses and officials have access to these AI, and they use it and implement it in their daily life. This allows the rich to stay rich with these advancements that the average American or person around the world can't obtain. The Illuminati is a modern-based word that is used for the elites who control the way the world is run. They are believed to use the social media to control and spy on its people, along with having a database of every individual who uses its platforms. Illuminati was created by the elite to have secret organized meetings, general population control, and implementing strategies to keep everyone calm and in their control. They're so advanced in technology that it allows them to stay in power, and this recent implementation of AI has caused them to start doing hard database reading and zoning, which configures certain public appearances and what would happen in apocalyptic outbreaks. This is why so many related bloggers, writers, and YouTubers have been talking about disengaging yourselves from Facebook and other platforms like Twitter and Instagram.